how is your current relationship or friendship with Kevin?
Currently, we are fine. It's up and down like any relationship with an ex that you co-parent with. There's good days, there's great days, and then there's not so great days. So right now, though, is one of those, okay days. Could it be better? Of course. But actually right now we're in an okay place. I feel like I am an ex-wife who really tries to keep the peace. I don't have time for it. For the main part, though, I will say I just try to stay positive for my children, because I don't want them to grow up and ever look back and, see me and their father not getting along, or we're in the same room and can't even speak to one another, and there's tension. So everything that I do, I sacrifice my feelings, and I do it for my children. And my children are amazing. So I will say I think we're both doing a great job in that area.
Now, do you interact with Nico, his current wife at all, or is that just between you and Kevin?
We do when we see each other.
Obviously, the allegations of him cheating is really big right now.
No comment.
No comment. Okay. A few days ago, you called out Amber Rose for saying that Philly girls aren't attractive. Have you spoken with Amber since then, and is she a friend of yours?
No, I haven't talked to her. I haven't reached out either, and, she hasn't reached out. No, we're not friends. And, after that story dropped, a lot of Philly, girls were reaching out to me saying, thank you for standing up for our city. Thank you for standing up for us, because we feel like, she let us down. And, there was one 12-year-old girl who said it really affected her self-esteem, and she's, in Atlanta out there now, moved from Philly, and she's trying to make it. And she just said that comment really took a blow to her self-esteem. So I just think, people have to be more responsible with the words that they choose, especially when you have a huge platform, because, when you have a huge platform like that, especially Amber, she has her slut walk, which she says is about women empowerment. So, for you to say something along the lines of, people coming out of your city aren't as attractive as you, that's putting your city down. And remember where you came from. Humble yourself, because, she was discovered, in the strip club. And it's like, that's no knock to her, because I understand you got to do what you got to do to survive. But remember, those are very humble beginnings. So, I would just say just watch the words that you choose, or don't do interviews drunk. That's what I would say.
Have you ever had any plastic surgery?
Wow. I actually have had a few things done. I have. And it was things that I needed to get done. Like I had to get my boobs lifted because I'm almost 40 and they were starting to droop. So yes, I did. For some reason, a lot of people just think I'm all natural, and I've never said anything. This is the first time I'm actually talking about it, to be honest with you. But I've never said no. I've never said yes. I just feel like you got to do whatever makes you happy.
Did you vote this election, and what are your thoughts on Donald Trump?
I did vote this election. I voted for Hillary. But, I'm not one of those diehard people who hate Trump. I don't hate Trump. Is he qualified? Most qualified? No, he is not. But, he can't help that he was elected. I just feel like we still have to support the man because he is the man who is the face of running the country. Yeah. I just feel like he does get a lot of backlash. But to be honest, he's not a politician. Right. He's an actor. He's an entertainer. But those people chose to put him in office. So you can't be mad at that man. I'm sure he's just as shocked that he's in office.
Yes.
So he's just trying to do the best that he can.
Now, do you follow his tweets? Like, do you think he should get off Twitter?
No, he's entertaining. He's an entertainer. If he gets off Twitter, imagine how many news sources are going to lose entertainment for the day. How many comedians aren't going to have jokes to talk about?
Now, I know you haven't been on a reality show in a few years. Is there any reality show that's out right now that you would consider being a part of?
I've actually been approached to get on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I turned that down. That wouldn't make sense for me to do that because I just don't feel like it goes along with my brand. I do watch it. I do like it. I just don't feel like it goes along with my brand. Hey guys, this is Torrei Hart, and you are listening to the Dominic Maddie Show.